Morning, children. I hope everything is fine by the grace of Almighty and you all are healthy and safe. Welcome to fifth session, Social Studies, Paper 2, continuation of Chapter 14, National Movement in India, Partition and Independence, 1939 to 1947. Today we will learn about the Muslim League and Congress, negotiation for transfer of power, a possible alternative to partition, and what is direct action day. When political negotiations between the top leaders began again in 1945, the British agreed to create an entirely Indian Central Executive Council. The Britishers have decided that in this Indian Central Executive Council, all the members will be the Indians except the highest post of the Viceroy and the Commander in Chief of the Armed Forces. And they have make this as an initiative or a first step towards full independence. Discussions about the transfer of power failed due to Muhammad Ali Jinnah's demand that the Muslim League should have an absolute right to choose all the Muslim members of the Executive Council. Muhammad Ali Jinnah demanded that whoever the representatives is going to be there in a executive council, they are going to decide about the Muslim members. But this demand was not acceptable to other political parties. The Unionist Party of Punjab, which had a large number of Muslim members, they did not agree with Muslim League's demand. Maulana Azad, he was a president of Congress party at that time. Usually, by that time, it became a frame of mind to the people that Muslim League is representing the Muslims and the Congress is representing the majority of Hindus. But when you are just seeing this, Maulana Azad, he is one of a prominent freedom fighter. He was the president of Congress at that time. These are the results of elections in 1946. This held for the provincial government. You can observe this, children, the how they are leader for Congress, Muslim League, and other political parties contest in this election. The League was able to establish itself as the dominant party among Muslim voters only around 1946. When the elections held for the provincial government in 1946, Muslim League able to show that they are having a domination among the Muslim majority, and they have wanted to represent this party as the sole spokesperson for the India's Muslims, and it had got more than 86% of the Muslim votes. But the Congress swept the general constituencies, capturing over 91% of the non-Muslim vote. It shows that they have make the people to divided into the Muslim representatives and the non-Muslim representatives. A possible alternative to partition. In March 1946, the British cabinet sent a three-member mission team to Delhi. Actually, the Britishers want to settle down or to try to get some other alternative other than partition, and they have sent the members to the country. This cabinet mission toured the country for 3 months. For every part of a country, they have toured and they have tried to collect the suggestions from the people and some of the prominent leaders and their opinions, and they have recommended a three-tier confederation. But in their report, they have not mentioned the partition. They make that India was to remain united. But this agreement was short lived. The Muslim League decided that its demands cannot be met through discussions and it must ask the people to come out on the streets. And they have decided to call on the direct action to win its demand for Pakistan. And on 16th August 1946, Muhammad Ali Jinnah called for the Direct Action Day. On this day, the Direct Action Day, riots started in Kolkata, and these riots lasted for several days, and thousands of people died in the riots. When a series of negotiations has been started because the dissatisfaction of a three-tier confederation, people started a violence, they have started the riots. So they're having a series of meetings, serious meetings between the Congress, and they have decided to divide the Punjab into two halves in March 1947. Children, you can see here they have just divided Punjab into West Punjab and East Punjab. In this slide, even you can observe the same division has been done even for the Bengal also. So they have able to divide the Bengal into two, and the Punjab where they're having the majority of Muslims and Hindus, even in Bengal also where they're having a division of the Muslims and the non-Muslims. Let us have a quick recap. In this session, we learn about the political negotiations between the Congress and Muslim League, elections for the provincial government in 1946. In this, we have learned that how the people has been now mentally ready for the emergence or giving a chance for the new nation. We learn about the report of British Cabinet Mission, three-tier mission confederation, and why they have called for the Direct Action Day and what are the reasons for the division of Punjab and Bengal. Let us have a home assignment. Today's homework is what were the demands of the Muslim League that were not acceptable to the Congress. Do you agree with the reasons of the Congress? You have to write the answers by your own. Thank you.